Well, hello everybody. How we doing? Happy Saturday. Yay. Jazz hands for Saturday. All right. I am so excited to be doing this, you guys. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I did this whole hand start to finish so that I could see what mistakes were made and then correct them for you guys on this hand. That's my theory anyway. Okay, so let's see. Here's what we've got going, you guys. So I recently as in today, got a set of It's a Hoot. Now this was, I don't know how all that worked. I kind of do. The stylist got to design sets, and then 4 of them, were picked and made into sets, and it was a mini edition thing. This is pre-COVID, by the way. I don't remember. Well, it was in 2020 because this is a 0. And one of them was It's a Hoot. One of them was My Little Obsession, as in Michigan, where it's the slanted water fade. Atomic Sparkle. The purple to pink ombre, which is quite a bit sheer and stinking fantastic. And then, and I know I'm missing one that I can't think of, but maybe somebody will remember in the comments. Okay, so I got this in. I wanted it for the art, and there's very little for art fingers. You get one strip that has the little half of a bit of an owl peeking out, and then you get 2 strips that have this little feathered dream catcher, and the rest are this lovely tan with a real gold sparkle in it. So got those. That's what this tannish gold is going on with the gold sparkle. And then with it, I am using one of the Incoco Japan sets. This is from the Facebook group Incoco and Other Fab Nail Art. And Miss Jennifer runs that and sells these. And this one's called Coastal Magic. Oh, I adore it. It is an overlay with sparkle. And both tips are this like bit of a ombre orange. You guys, come on, why don't we get stuff like this? I won't get on that. I won't get on that today. But why don't we get stuff like that? But they're stunning. I was very excited to use them over the gold so far. They're looking amazing. I can't wait to see them set up all the way because I think they're going to be stunning. And then How Sweet It Is and Coming in Hot. So that's where we're at now. On my Facebook page, I posted 3 pictures. Here's what we've got: Laurel Gardens, and then Scott Topic and such. And now these are my inspos I've saved previously from groups and stuff. I wouldn't be doing this exact thing. I guess with any of them, I'm not going to be doing the exact thing. The reason I saved this one was to remember to try this kind of basket weave or mosaic style art. Even though I love this because I love high voltage. And then this one is with Poppy That and Belgian Buttercup and maybe Wannabe over the top. My combo isn't going to be really much like this, short of the fact that I wanted to do Poppy That. But all 3 of these will get used in the next like 3 manis. But I asked you guys which one you wanted to see, and the little basket weave thing was with the one that won out. And so initially my plan was, instead of this goldy color, to use the what's it called, dark matter. And then Mars and I were talking colors because I knew I wanted to use Swede and Coming in Hot because they're beautiful together. and they would have made a nice pop of color. The only problem is the kind of pinkish and purple that jumps out of dark matter. Marcy was like, I don't know. And when I put them by each other, she was correct. So that's how then I was like, okay, I gotta look for something else. And when I saw these that were still just kind of sitting out and were like needing to be used today, or needing to be put away today, I was like, wait, how about this? So sent her a little video. She agreed. For some reason my nose is a little runny today. So here we are, right? Okay, so I'm just doing regular old full nails on these. Nothing crazy. Well, and that's super off-centered, but I'll fix it here in a second. And so the real, okay, hang on, I'm going to show you guys what I'm using here. For those of you who don't know, I've switched over to just a peely base coat anymore, so I use the Aisle 21 peel off base coat. They have a website, aisle21.com, or you can find them on Etsy. And then once that sets up, I use the quick dry glass shine top coat to help kind of give me some grip, because otherwise I was finding it was too easy for me to just kind of pull that peely base coat right off when I would try to reposition things and, you know, yank things around a bit. So because I have positioned this horribly and left myself a little blank spot, let me get these. So what I would do normally in this position, let me make sure I've got that down good. Yep. Normally I would take the baby pinky and cut it in half the long way and just doctor this, and no one would be the wiser. But because I'm using this overlay on my ring and my pointer, I'm not even going to worry about it because it's going to be covered up. Well, I'm assuming it is. Let's see, shall we? Okay, so here it is. Oh, you guys, how pretty. It's a hollow glitter. The tips are like a orange ombre from a real dark to a softer, and you know I love orange. Okay, so I had a thought, you guys. Give me some feedback on this. What if I transitioned from a page on Facebook to maybe a little group? Just because it would make things really easy, because I was thinking it would be fun to do like kind of like a little challenge as far as like, oh, everybody use something with orange in it for little prizes and that kind of thing. You guys let me know what you think. It would just be an opportunity. A couple things. People could post manis like, you inspired me to do this one, or I think you should try something like this. Could you give it a whirl? Or I love this color combo. Do you got any ideas for it? And the other thought is make it super easy for doing live videos, even though I know I can do them. Oh, wrong hand. I can do them on my page also. So give me some feedback on that. What do you guys think? And then the next live nails. Yeah, and I don't remember who reminded me. Somebody asked me on my page, and I was like, crap, I meant to mention that. And then I forgot. And I've gotten to the point where every time I start a video with you guys, I have a little post-it note hung up with things I have to remember to talk about, because otherwise I just forget. That's all. I forget. I get to yapping. Time goes by. And I get done and I'm like working on uploading the video, and I'm like, biscuit, I forgot to mention this. So live nails Friday, January 14th. And that's at 6 p.m. Central. So it's 4 p.m. Pacific, and then 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern time zone. And I was gonna sort out how to do, like, just be like, oh, the second Friday of every month we'll do this or whatever. And then I decided maybe it would be better if we don't have it as a set every specific Friday or Saturday, and that way maybe it'll help, you know, give people chances. Like, say someone says, I can never make a Saturday, maybe they can make a Friday. I can never make a Friday, maybe they can make a Saturday. So we'll just change it up from month to month. That's my thought anyway. I can't figure out how to make a poll on my page. That was another reason I thought a group might be nice. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. And then I'll go from there. Okay, so now initially when I did this one, oh look, I put white sticker paper on here, you guys, so you get a nice white background instead of my little CBD label. So when I did this one, a few things I knew I needed to do. I needed to trim the bottom for my super square nail beds. So let's do that. Let's start there. And these two, I think, are about the same length. This one's maybe a hair longer. And so if we go like this, the one thing we know, nope, let's do it this way so we can see what that H is going on, Stacy, is that I went too far up and lost some of my top blue. So this time we need to, this is risky right here, you guys. We're going to cut it basically to the length of my nail right now. Oh, that's pretty good. Just a hair longer than my nail. So that in theory, because right here, see, it's a little too high up, which is the same exact problem I had when we did Argyle's, you guys. So I'm hoping that I can get this done better. Now, I do think I could put this on and do it on my nail on this hand, but I knew I couldn't on that hand. So here's what I've done is, oh, coming in hot is our accent, and two of the baby, how sweet it is, are our accents colors. Aren't those amazing? And then I've got this little teeny how sweet it is square, which is gonna be the middle part. So this is a Provo Craft punch. It's 34-0067. All the Provo Craft punches do have an end number. I think they were all 34 from what I've seen, but they do have a something at the end, and 67 is the little rectangle. There are other rectangles though. Just hit up Amazon. Don't feel like you have to have the Provo Craft one. So the Provo Craft punches though are super nice. They punch easily and all the way through, like, consistently, which is, you know, not always what happens. And they have a nice hold in your hand. Their body is plastic, so it's not slippery, and their mechanism or whatever inside is metal, so it does a nice clean cut. I sound like the Provo Craft salesperson. Hi, welcome to Provo Craft. Actually, I can't be because they're closed. They were based in Utah, and they are long closed because I tried to hunt them down. All right, sip of coffee before we go on here. So for my little blue middle bit, that was a blue cutout, and I just trimmed them into squares. I didn't go right in half, or they would have been little rectangles. Trimmed them into squares. So I know that I need, for my size fingers, one square, 4 of one color, full rectangles, and then 4 of another color, which is Swede for me. So I think the idea is you just want to make sure you have a pretty decent contrast for them. We'll see. I cannot wait though, you guys, to put the OPI plumper over this, because it's gonna look amazing. All right, so let's see if we can do this better. I want to make sure I'm still on there for you guys. Okay, so we start by taking our little square, and tweezers really did come in helpful here. And we turn it diamond direction, get it decently centered if we can. Pusher it, and then we switch to the next color. I wonder if it would help. Okay, I haven't taken this off the backing, you guys. Right now I'm just seeing if it would help my brain a little to lay it out a bit, because I think I've got a really kind of, I want to show you. Let me show you guys. Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, it's got our diamond, and then I know these are placed like the tip of it even lines up, right? The edges of it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, the edges of it line up. And the brown, she's just kind of ran off the edge of her fingers, but I also feel like they're lining up with that. How about that one? Yeah, I do think so. So then that would be like that. Yeah, I do think so. All right, let's see what we do. I mean, okay, it looks cool either way, even if it kind of went off the edge, but you know, ideally I would like to not go off the edge. And then we can turn it. Or not that it's off the edge. I would like to stay centered if I can. Namaste. There we go. See, that one's out a little further. Dang it. You know, this is the way it goes sometimes, you guys. So, mixed reactions on the cosmetics thought. Some people super excited, some not so much. On the flip side, what if the cosmetics, like, none of it's makeup? What if it's like skincare type stuff? That couldn't be horrible. But I definitely am seeing mixed reactions even in, I'm in a lot of VIP groups. Some people are done, calling it a day. Some people are excited. Some are like, I'm not selling makeup. And it's like, well, no, you are. If you're still gonna sell Color Street, you're gonna be selling makeup, because if that's what they decide, right? If makeup is the cosmetic, then yeah, you are. Because if you're selling it, if you're selling Color Street, then you're gonna sell what they're selling. That's just what it is. I mean, unless they're separating them out, like if that branch is gonna be, you know, like Incoco or whatever, where it's a very separate thing. Also, word on the street is they're gonna officially be done doing Incoco in Walmarts. So if you have a Love, which I have quite a few, in fact, Love Potions, Love Potion, that's one of my favorites. I'll show you guys that one in 1 second. And that's a Walmart one. Okay, you guys, I think we did better on this one. I'm pretty excited now. Oh man, isn't Sweet a stunner? All right, let me do this so I don't forget, because you guys know, I mean, I change topics and next thing you know, I forgot I was gonna show you something or tell you something. Something. Let's see. Pretty sure, yeah, I have exactly one set of it. Isn't that fantastic? It's so good. And that's a Walmart one. It's like Silver Hollow, teeny tiniest pinks and reds. And it's called Love Potion, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites that they sell at Walmart is Fairy Lights, and it's super reminiscent of Raise Your Voice, which was an old foundation set. I do have a couple of those, so that's good. That's good. All right, now the time has come to see. First of all, if we flip this, we see all those little crazy bits I got sticking over the edges. We gotta trim those, because no matter how good these colors are, this girl still does not like edge cleanup. Okay. Have you guys, on Hulu, there is a series called The Great, about Catherine the Great. It's so good, it's cracking me up. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's stressing me out. Oh, yeah. Oh, closer. Oh, I still feel like I could have went. I wonder if my nails just aren't long enough to make that, or if I should have went further down. Oh, it's closer though. I think we will have a little teeny bit of teals going on at the end. Okay, let's do edge cleanup. Sorry if I'm bouncing you guys a little bit there. I'm still loving this, even if I did not get it perfectly positioned, you guys. And I'm using my nippers to clean these because I don't want to accidentally like pull something off or unalign it. Okay, so I should have cut that a teeny bit shorter. See, the other thing is I don't want to cut it too short, you guys. No, there is a bit showing though, so I think it's okay. Clean up the sides. So last night here, I'm in Minnesota. It was like 28 below zero without the wind, and right around 50 below with the wind. It's horrid. It was horrid, you guys. Okay, that one's definitely better. So next time, try to cut it closer to the right sides of my nail and go down a hair more. I always feel like when it's sitting here, I think I have it down far enough. And then when I put it on, it's like, actually, this is just not as long as you think, Stacy. Okay. This one's definitely better, though. All right. It's getting there. We'll have to do it again. We'll have to do it again. Like, not immediately, but we'll do it again. And also then, hopefully you guys learned from my mistakes. Oh, and anyway, okay, so I had my yearly dermatologist appointment today for my psoriasis, and it's just like, you know, make sure the shot's still working good, and then for them to renew my shot for another year. And oh, it was so cold. I did not want to go anywhere, and I called, and it's so hard. I mean, just in general, it's hard to get into the dermatologist. Right now, it's even worse. He didn't have any other openings in all of January. God. So I had to go today, and it's like a 45-minute drive where I was going because it's in the metro. So I did. Well, Willow and I did. We drove in, and then we just like faced the facts and did a quick little mini grocery pickup while we were out, and you know, well, no, that was all. Won't even say because literally we ran into Walmart, grabbed a couple things. The bunnies needed some bananas, that kind of deal. Oh, that's a stunner, you guys. That is amazing. Okay, now let's get... Alright, so the reason I'm setting my top coat on here, you guys, is because I do have my nice hot mat on, which still blows my mind every single time I do my nails because it's so good to have everything like lovely and soft and feel like summertime nails. Well, yeah, that's just as good as I thought it was gonna plump. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like gems. It's like lovely gems. Oh my goodness. And I definitely will not tinker with trying to file that finger until morning because I don't want to accidentally pull off those little teal bits. And then kind of think these two are going to have northern lights because I would like to give that gold bit some sparkle or something. Can you hear Rosie in the background? She's chewing on her little cardboard kitty house, and she has one of her sticks that my uncle sent her is nice and dry now, so she chews on it a bit, and then she tries to rearrange her whole cage around, move her stick around, and throw it this way and that way. Prednisone has done wonders for my shoulder, which I figured it would. But, you know, once you're not on it anymore, what's going to happen? But I start physical therapy on Tuesday. So, hopefully, they will be my cure. Alright. Let me shake this up quick because I definitely think that needs something on it. Yeah, that orange, oh, that's mind-blowing. Actually really like that, you guys. I just wish I would have squashed it down a bit. It's okay. You guys, as long as you learn something from my mistake every time I try something new, we'll call it good. We'll have to figure out what you guys want to see on January 14th, I will get some pictures posted up. You guys can tell me what. Oh, you know what we should do? Maybe we should do. No, let's not do that. I won't even say it because I want to save that for the live Valentine's Day one. So that'll be in February. Febby. So I'll have to look. I'll look and see what I have set out for December. Well, not necessarily December. I just have a folder called Winter. So all the winter nail fees I've saved ever are in there. And then if I use the idea or the color inspiration that I saved it for, then I get rid of the picture. I don't save my own pictures though. I mean, I do post them on Facebook, at least in a couple spots, so I suppose they're saved somewhere. More so now that I use my page and post everything there. I'm still really loving the peel off base coat, you guys. Oh, it's definitely rocking my world. A bunch of the nail friends have been trying it. Everybody's having to find their happy situation for it. I know Lynn D is really liking it. She's got it sorted out, and I think Jennifer also has it sorted. But the three of us do our nails a lot. Like if all three of us had channels, you guys would be able to watch videos every day and sometimes twice a day, because we all change our nails at least every few days. So that's a lot of nail action. All right, yeah, I don't feel sad about these, you guys. A little bit of edge cleanup. All right, let me stand up so you can see what's going on. There we go. That orange, oh my goodness, so good. And then there is our thumb. Yeah, with Sweet, that's really pretty. Definitely could have squished him down a bit more, huh? Okay, it's getting closer though. We're getting closer. Closer to figuring out my finger size. All right, you guys. See you in a few days. Have a great weekend.